Well, I'm just getting the YouTube working. You want to know something deeply cruel that lets you know the priorities of the universe in which you live?
Yeah, I love that.
So,
hey, would you mind growing the crop around my head and just zooming it out a little bit? My head's just sort of filling the little panel, and I don't like it. I don't like looking at it. No, come on. Don't do this. Don't be cruel.
I hate to tell you this. This is the best I can do with the crop macro you left me.
Okay, so that just means I need to move my camera so that it's looking up a little bit.
It's not. You're not wrong to think that's crazy, because for reasons I can't really wrap my head around, it's not letting me do the whole. It's supposed to be a cropped Discord, right? It's just supposed to be a cropped version of our whole ass Discord screen, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's not letting you change the crop?
And it's not letting me change the crop past this.
You might have to delete it and recreate it like you did with the stream elements thing, I don't know.
I'd have to think. You know what? Let me see. Let's see if this one's any better. No, this one's the same.
Yeah, this is way better.
It's way better. It's the same crop though.
Yeah, but I like seeing myself upside down versus seeing myself flipped horizontally.
You know what? I can flip you upside down.
I am upside down. I'm upside down currently.
Right. Boom. I flipped you upside down. Welcome to the Upside Down from Stranger Things. Do 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 do. I think that's how that theme song goes.
Yeah, everyone remembers the Stranger Things theme song and how it goes do 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 do. Here, let me turn on my auxiliary light too, so my lighting's less busted.
You know what you can do? I guess.
What can I do?
Can you? I guess you probably can't do that. I was gonna say you can zoom out your shot a little bit for me, but I don't think you are using a third-party program between Discord, and Discord does not let you manually, digitally zoom. All right. So the cruelty of the world, John. You know how I love a Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I also know that you've been drinking hard spiked Mountain Dew.
Yeah, so this is where the cruelty of reality comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go into a store and buy no sugar diet Mountain Dew Code Red. But you can buy no sugar diet alcoholic Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh. So is there, when you say no sugar diet, is there like a diet with sugar?
No, there's no sugar. I mean, Mountain Dew doesn't really do diet. They just do no sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can only have light fuck yourself up Mountain Dew. I was thinking the cruelty of the world would be that the alcoholic Mountain Dew had been already illegalized. Though I guess that's not likely.
No, there's no caffeine in
the current
it.
regime. There's no caffeine in it.
Yeah.
There's no caffeine in the boozy Mountain Dew?
None. I'm none.
What?
No.
How is it? It's not gamer fuel at all.
No. It's just if you like the taste of Baja Blast with no sugar and Code Red with
And you
no
want to get
sugar.
fucking wasted.
Yeah.
Mothwitch says today they insulted someone's pencil set with hatred in their heart.
Wait,
implying
wait,
it was low
they
quality.
do diet. No, they do no sugar do. They do no sugar, 0 calorie. They don't say diet.
I think
I'm pretty
Mothwitch was just remarking on the formation, like the composition of the sentence and the implicit pun. Mothwitch.
Well, they do
thank
do
you
diet.
for bringing.
They do diet Mountain Dew. They don't do diet Baja Blast in Code Red.
So
or at least
it's Diet Mountain Dew.
They do,
but sugar-free Baja Blast.
They do 0 sugar Baja Blast, but they don't do diet.
Which means 0 calorie Baja Blast. I doubt there's like protein in Baja Blast.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 calories.
Where's the 10 calories coming from? The bull semen?
Let me pull up.
The squid ink?
Well, I imagine. Oh no, you're right.
10 calories?
You're right. You're correct. It's 0.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I was only thinking about it because the alcoholic no sugar diet, no sugar.
Mothwitch, I'm sorry,
Mountain
but
Dew.
no one can stop Pat from talking about Mountain Dew at length. When he
the-
gets on the subject of Mountain Dew, you better get ready for this boy to hold forth.
Yeah, do I need to bring back the images? Do I need to bring back the stream branding?
No, because it won't, it didn't get us anything, and it won't get us anything.
Hold on, I need to get the fucking... I got chat is working, guys. Can you believe it?
It's kind of working, yeah. I mean, it's flowing all over the game footage. But I guess that doesn't matter. Who cares about whether you can see anything?
No, I can mess with it.
EK Hawkman, what exactly about this is like Ohio?
No, he's just trying to keep that meme going that I don't approve of.
He's trying to keep the Ohio diatribe alive. I'm sorry, but unless King Kelson gets
and King
off
Kelson
work and decides to join.
Well, King Kelson never watches the streams.
It's rare, yeah. He prefers the Discord.
Yeah. Even though he yells at us when we say we're not going to stream.
He does. He's mean about it. But Mothwitch, thank you for bringing your pencil to what is proving to be a very Catholic day of the stream.
No, it's only a Catholic day of your interactions with me. I don't talk about.
That's the basis of the stream.
We don't talk about books on this stream. We know that our audience can't read. We're not gonna rub it in their nose.
Cannot read.
Yeah, we're not gonna rub their noses in it.
Individually, all of them can, but by some noosphere accident, collectively they cannot. If they were to meet in a Congress of the Minds on the astral plane, their gestalt would be unable to read.
Yeah, and I mean they're not going to read old books too.
Mothwitch was some truly Socratic debate.
Hey, hey, Socrates, what do you think of this? Explain this, Socrates.
Explain these nuts, Socrates. And then Socrates was like, the ideal republic would have to be populated by a race of autochthons so that they would not be burdened by the context of the past, and they would be perfectly capable of understanding these nuts.
When I came here before, it was before Anita had left the club.
No, EK Hawkman, we do not slitter any heads. We're trying to stop the head slittering. Did you see what we just did? We did that lady a favor. When we knocked her down and broke her pelvis, we possessed her, and she immediately rocketed off the ground.
Oh no. You can't
possess the brainless ones.
Yeah, you can't possess people talking about fruit.
These people have dog souls, and so we cannot possess them. At the beginning of the game, there was a dog with a human soul that we could possess.
Smoke time's over, bro.
Mothwitch, I encourage you to look at the data and the research, because it will clearly show that we are anti-slittering.
Well, no, we could be a slitter.
That our position reduces the overall...
No, we could be a secret Slitterhead.
Effects.
We don't have... Night Owl does not have memories.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to empower the right Slitterheads so that less slittering of heads happens.
It should
There's
make
a
that
difference
noise.
between conduct that's permissible and good for the individual and conduct that's permissible and good for society.
They should have got me to do Foley for this game.
Mothwitch, this game is set in
Kowloon
imagined
Kowloon City.
walled city.
No, we've seen the name spelled out, John. It's Kowloon.
Right, it's in pseudo Kowloon.
But yo, they should have let me do Foley. Cause wait, are these guys? Oh, the cell phones are making it so hard.
Would you be doing big schlorp noises?
Yeah, I wish I could show you. But I
What
don't
do you
have.
show me.
But I don't have my powers
You said
to.
Foley. Foley is non-visual. Show me what.
Well, I can't do the thing that would trigger the Foley.
Here we go.
Yuck.
Yuckaroonie.
Time for me to possess Anita, and show this guy who's a girl boss what a girl boss is.
Man, so we got the one octopus at the beginning of the game, and since then, every single Slitterhead has been like...
The Mantis.
Mantis. Mantis 2. Different species of mantis.
She's alive! To save her, I must use her body! That's the sound. That's one of the sounds I'd be making. That's the that'd be the hurried possession sound.
Is this sort of a shawam shawoosh?
No, I went shawish shawish.
Oh, a shawish shawish.
Ooh, new weapon. Oh. No more mace for no claws and mace.
She's
Anita.
got the slitter potential.
She has the skills to lure and manipulate civilians.
She's gotten that series of surgeries that makes your face look like a real doll.
Ooh, I got a mask on my head. My body's moving on its own. I will explain later. We need to get through this right now. There are no other possession targets. What to do?
I think you'll just have to get good.
No, I gotta do my pheromones.
Oh. Great. I see. They've added a sex worker character to the game, and her power is sexual pheromones.
Oh, right. With
they rise from the ground.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Just focus on the enemy for now. Skill 2. Mind hack. Swiftly possess multiple humans. Controlled humans will attack nearby with their manifest blood weapons. Ooh. Whoosh.
Which says this is like the plot of the hentai ads when I'm pirating mangas.
Wait.
Do you got any like links to those ads? I'm, asking for a friend. I'm a friend who's very curious.
And now I got my poison needles.
Oh, taking over her body to save her. Got it. Yeah, Night Owl is not really about consent. It's just sort of lucky for him that everyone he does this to does need it to happen, or they die. Well, not everyone. He did kill a person by throwing them off a roof. All the important characters, all the named characters he does this to.
We don't talk about that.
Need it to happen or they'll die. And for whatever reason end up being like, yeah, I guess I'm okay with this.
Alright, bring me more bodies.
Yeah.
Now, mind hack. Now let's go!
Yeah, the whole squad rolls up on this mantis. Still the soundtrack is going insane. While
the poison, it's taking effect. This should work now.
Oh, were you doing like extremely reduced tutorial damage this whole time?
I believe
without
so.
the poison? You fool.
Hold on, I gotta mind hack some guys. I mean my
yeah,
simp
you got
army.
Way too. Mothwitch says Pat's mic is a little loud.
Oh. Happy?
Yeah, you are pretty. Your mic was pretty hot.
Am I better now?
Let me see.
You got it.
You're still a little loud.
Well, look at me turning down my audio interface.
Well,
now. You're like, I hate this. I hate hearing you say you're turning down your audio interface.
I think you're better now.
A thing I'm always trying to keep you from doing.
Well, the main thing is like, why is your volume in Discord so completely different from your volume on the stream? I'm sure you're doing something insane with like the OBS mixer, and I never want to know what it is.
No, I can tell you what I'm doing. I think I have a noise thing. I have a noise gate and I have a gain on it.
I see.
Ow. So this is my other one. This is my other thing that I would do for Foley.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Way better.
That one sort of calms me.
Sometimes when hit by an enemy, an arm may be severed. They can be retrieved. Where's the... Oh, there it is.
This lady's arm is gone.
Doing okay. I'm here. Whoa, Julie's here. Julie is here.
Oh, okay.
And Anita's here. Hey, guys. Get ready to join my simp army.
This feels like it's gonna get really complicated really fast.
And now
like identifying your special guys in this crowd of randos.
Well, no. I have a set ring that I do it in. Wait,
okay.
Where do you go?
Up.
Ugh.
Upward.
Well, who does he think I am? Spider-Man? What?
You're kind of like Spider-Man. You're similar to Spider-Man. You have Spider-Man tendencies. Get up there.
That's my post-punk band.
Ugh.
Sponsored by Marvel.
The idea of Marvel sponsoring a band is pretty good.
Unfortunately, I mean, Disney is kind of known.
Post-punk band.
You know, give them, if they had enough time. How am I gonna get up there? Oh, you're lucky I don't have a... This guy's no idea how lucky he is that I don't have a jump point.
You gotta use your wings. Your slitter wings. Is this... How about this? No. Yeah, Mothwitch just pointed out that you are both Spider-Man outfit and Spider-Man color scheme.
Yeah. Spider-Man, you know, he picked that color because the blood from Uncle Ben that was all over his hands that night.
Oh. Okay.
Much like the blood that I use as a weapon.
I mean, I guess everyone who does anything of consequence does have to have some kind of dramatic defining trauma. Yeah. Almost. You almost got there.
It's like how Spawn's chain is made out of the skulls of all the other Spawns.
This is made out of the skulls of his dead wife's huge skull.
Remember his
dead wife's enormous fucking skull.
Do you not remember the movie? His wife is alive.
Juan was married to MODOK.
His wife was alive and cucking
I thought she was an angel.
She might have... Wait, his wife?
Or something. I thought she got angel-fied or some shit.
Maybe she did, but I just remember in the movie, like, his best friend
is maybe this guy will be able to do it.
Well, no. Julie's health was just super low from me falling.
Yeah. I don't think this is the right way. I think you have to figure something out here. And it's not just like...
Let's just keep zipping around.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just keep zipping around. Surely if we do it enough times and talk about Spawn enough, it'll work.
I mean, where else am I supposed to go, man?
Yeah, Moth Twitch. That's why Spider-Man has brown pants. It's the color of the shit that came out of his uncle's dead body.
Bro, unfortunately,
he voided his bowels in death.
Unfortunately for all of us.
Yeah, there we go. This might be the way because you can kind of fly when you're in this mode.
Unfortunately for all of us, Deadpool 1 made this joke already, and now you're making the same joke as Deadpool.
It's unavoidable. We just have the same sense of humor. I have a similar kind of, wacky thing going on.
Enjoy these poppers. Hope you're ready for some anal sex.
Oh my god.
Why?
Why so explicit?
Because it's called a popper. It's called a popper. And that's what poppers are for.
They're for... I mean, yeah. It's just, I don't really like you putting the image in my mind
of this bitch is going to the club?
Of your ghost where I'm just fucking anally railing this mantis. I don't even know where the anus is on a giant ghost mantis.
Oh, in my hypothetical situation, this is like for later when he's at the club.
Oh, okay. You're sort of pre-gaming him. When you defeat the mantis, it's a metaphor for you helping the mantis navigate.
Hell yeah, Anita.
Gay culture. To be continued.
That's how I like to spend my post-combat. 18 skill tokens.
Just smoking completely expressionless.
John, I hope you're ready to talk to Anita for 18 hours.
Oh, yay.
Anita, you survived. Fate has been overwritten and altered. Also,
this is like a poser model. This is like a poser model for a porn game. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, where are your clothes?
Can we like pick a costume for you?
I see a glimmer of hope. Perhaps the implied destruction. Why is implied capitalized there?
Localization error.
May
Pat,
too be avoided.
Shady's got a point. Your camera's upside down.
No, I'm fine. I don't have any sort of no.
You're not the right orientation for Southern Hemisphere viewers.
Okay, Shady wasn't here yet. I turned John upside down because he was uncomfortable being right side up.
I didn't like it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't recall asking you for help. You even know my name. It's creepy.
Sorry, Mothwitch making a very good joke saying, Anita, you're looking like a Cindy's window display tonight.
What's a Cindy's?
Anita really, it's a like sex and lingerie shop. Anita does have extreme, like her
Jeez. Here I thought selling sex was illegal.
Mannequin-like. Well, it's technically it's sex supplies. It's a sex supply co.
Oh, that's what it's short for.
Yeah.
You even know my name. It's creepy. What are you? I'm a Hioki, a spirit of sorts. You may call me.
He's not a Slitterhead.
Night Owl. My purpose is no need. It's annoying, but I get what you're trying to say. Without you saying it at all, that is helpful. Do your best, I guess. Or so I'd like to say, but there's not exactly a choice, huh? I really, really don't like you being in my head and messing with me. But
wait, Cindy's is just novelty bachelor. What?
I get that much. I'll work off what I owe you. I appreciate your cooperation. Seriously, what am I doing? Floating in the void.
You can buy dildos there, Mothwitch. You can buy dildos at Cindy's. I'm looking at photos of the interior of Cindy's. They're a full service sexual supply store.
We're going back to the underground info. They don't have any hold over this shop yet. Who knows how long you'll be safe? Exactly, this place is too close. You should stay further away. Then how am I supposed to earn a living? You gonna pay me? This neon world is the only thing I know.
Oh wow, the sex worker's troubled.
You find anything else out? Though I doubt you turn up anything just by looking around. Nothing in particular. I figured, for a monster, you're pretty useless. In this city, there are people with their ear to the ground, and they've been pretty jumpy lately. Saying things like special forces groups are making moves and they're packing some serious firepower. They scrounge for signs of those things and raid any place they think is suspicious. The regular were police too. Humans aren't stupid. They've been onto those things for a while and they're taking action. I had not been aware. I appreciate the information.
So we're learning the world doesn't even need us.
The way you talk, it sounds like a cop. Anyway, if you keep an eye on those special forces guys, you might catch a lead.
Maybe.
Keep me out of it, though.
Mothwitch, you're right. Her sounds are interesting. I can only guess it's like a professional habit.
Nail
like
care.
You spend all day at work moaning and panting. You just keep doing it outside
to be honest,
of work.
Manicure isn't really my thing, but I've started doing it because of my work. Recently, though, I've been thinking it's actually kind of fun.
So are you like a nail artist?
This red color, now when I look at it, it reminds me of fighting those things. So I might end up hating them. All the more reason to eliminate them faster, so that you can enjoy your nail self-care. That's not what I meant.
You should not feel ashamed to pamper yourself.
So now I share points. Let's put some points into this weapon.
Okay. A blood weapon in the form of a mascara brush. Hold up. Go back to the weapon.
What? I thought it was like a spear.
No, it's apparently a giant mascara brush. A tool Anita uses as armor to face the world. Power to max.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Mind hack. Oh! More mind hack. More poison needle.
Yeah. Shady, this game I don't think can be called good in the traditional sense.
I don't like when you say things. Makes me sad.
Why? I have to. I'm like a perceiving and judging creature. I have to evaluate the experiences I'm having. Would you prefer it if I was just sort of passively like watching you play and sitting in my chair and drooling? What do you want from me?
I would just like to hear some words of affirmation.
For that, you want me to affirm the game? You are valid, Slitterhead. You are strong. Never let anyone tell you are less than.
Anita. Julie with Anita.
Okay.
Who should I be, Julie or Anita?
Mothwitch says, Pat, you turned your mic down well. Just be the one you are right now.
Thank you. We gotta find him somehow. Did you come here without any sort of plan? Oh. I'm not Night Owl.
No, you're just playing as Julie.
I'm just Julie.
Do you think Night Owl's like taking a shit? Where is he?
I mean, the sound of the accident. I must hurry there. Oh, maybe I am Night Owl now. I just remember that time the game had Night Owl get jacked off.
He did get jacked off. Oh no. The motorcycle man's already dead.
No, I think he's just on the run because there was a Slitterhead just walking the street.
Just crossing the street? Why? What are you doing, man?
Oh shit, he lost his hand.
That's okay, we can fix that.
Yeah, you gotta go put that back on. You just gotta go pick it up off the ground.
This one looks like a bunch of bananas.
Better call DK. Donkey Kong. He fled from this place. Alright, where's the stink? Oh, blood. Man must be ahead.
Where are the Raver Clowns and Griffin Dwarves?
This guy must be the leader of the bunch.
Mothwitch, explain.
Blood does not continue in this direction.
Jay, why did this litter cross the street?
Apparently to get a hand job. Blood does not continue in this direction either, right? I've lost the plot. The fuck's that blood?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
These monsters are doing something to that corpse!
They are just kind of going nuts on it. I do like that there were two guys right next to the monsters, just sort of watching them do their thing. Mm-hmm.
Get ready to get popped.
This is the least dignified creature in Slitterdom. Get out of here, little guy.
Whoa! There's so many of them.
He's doing flips. They just sort of go down in one hit. I don't know what their purpose is.
Julie, get over here.
Mothwitch, some of the Slitterheads do bear a passing resemblance to an uncircumcised penis.
Yeah, peepees.
Where are you going, buddy?
I want this top.
Okay. You're just searching for fashion.
Yeah, once they let me start spending points on cosmetics for these characters, I'm never upgrading a skill again.
Yeah. We're gonna do the rest of the game on hard mode.
This is kind of a chill, like pants and top combo. Like I love the business bottom and the party top. Hey, we found oh my god, there's so many babies.
Yeah. I guess the babies take out civilians. So you have like less resources to do the fight with if the babies are allowed to just sort of do their thing. What are you doing?
Me or Julie?
No, that person you just possessed.
Banana defeated. Oh no! No, I thought I was gonna be able to revive her in time.
Oh no. A civilian casualty.
Oh, Anita's here too. I took out my mascara stick.
It's so cool how they just show up.
Oh my god!
There's a person dying on your watch right now.
Right, but I don't care. Julie fixed him. Were those Slitterheads pursuing that man? It's concerning, but I must hurry before the trace disappears. Oh, hell yeah. Can I get one of these? Oh. What's going on over there?
I think it's just two guys taking turns shooting a lot of bullets.
Military vehicles won't be getting around there. Is there a place where I can view my surroundings? Some sort of elevated staircase? Wow, these things are really strong. You know, you'd think something that, my king! Alright, time to possess him.
He can't decide which one to shoot.
Time to possess him. Are they that special forces unit and they're fighting Slitterheads? that the guy you're after? Doesn't he look like he's in trouble? This is a dangerous situation. Can I reach him with possession? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
I'm pretty curious, like, where the Slitterheads come from. Like, we haven't really seen, like, a reproductive process for Slitterheads, but they're kind of all over the place.
What's our blood weapon gonna be? Oh, it's a bigger gun.
Yeah. Our missing arm turns into a gun.
Oh no! Boo!
Boo!
Boo! Wait.
Boo! It's just a sword.
Is it a sword? It could be something
it's just
like
a sword.
Bro, we'll go to his upgrade screen and it'll be like his childhood weapon from when he was a boy and he learned the feeling of bravery while using a stick to fight. What's going on?
His mother's ladle,
Your
which she used to paddle him with vigorously,
is also who are you? What's going on? Inside my head, a voice? My body's moving on its own? Prioritize dealing with what is before your eyes from now. Focus your consciousness. Oh, it is a blade.
Gun. Yeah, but
Night Owl doesn't know what a gun is. He's just like...
He can use gun.
Night Owl doesn't know what a gun is. He sees a gun and it's like, a sword. I will eliminate them. What? Ooh,
there we go.
Fire bullets from a shotgun.
Blood bullets. It feels like if the bullets are made of blood, the shotgun, like the apparatus, is not doing
Bloody
much.
Bass consumes a lot of blood. Blood pools generated from defeated enemies. When
Bloody Bass.
This should be okay. Think I care about my health?
Yeah, hit him with the
Too
blood.
many enemies. If I can get them in one spot. Blood well. Create a gravity field.
Okay.
Alright, come here, guys.
So it seems like this guy's thing is kind of blood.
What? Wait, I'm getting my ass
that guy's
kicked by the Special Forces guy.
Yeah. He's hostile to you. A cab.
That's crazy.
It is indeed.
And I gotta use blood well again.
All cops are blood.
Are you switching to other people nearby? Correct. I am sure it is difficult to grasp. It's crazy is what it is, but I don't have a choice.
Mod switch Night Owl. Night Owl is a Hyoki.
Oh no, I got Dennis the Menace right here.
Alright, see you after your meeting, Shady.
Time bomb. Set explosives with a timer on the host. Detonates after a set time. The user dies.
This is fucked up.
This is so fucked up. Hey guys.
You get what?
Didn't even kill him. If a different body is possessed after setting up, no damage will be inflicted on yourself. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. You just need to make sure you're treating the people in the environment as disposable enough. You can't possess the cops, they also have dog souls.
Hey
which
guys,
is ironic if you think about
on.
typical cop attitudes towards dogs. This sucks,
Ah,
man.
shit.
You just possessed... Oh man, you game overed for the first time.
No, not the first time.
Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. That wasn't the first time?
Have a good business top. I'd love to. I wish Twitch was a visual, thing, because I would love to see the top Shady's wearing for this business meeting.
Oh, you wish... So when you said I wish Twitch was a visual thing, that was an absurd thing to say because it is explicitly that. But what you're saying is you wish Twitch was like a Zoom call.
Or just like or just like a Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, what if we just gave up on like being on a public platform and we did the stream in the Discord?
Then no one would show up.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how little faith I have in those guys.
These cretins who are kind enough to tune into our stream.
Yeah, but if we weren't doing a stream, do you think those guys care about us?
Yeah.
They're just
if we didn't have the if we weren't so clouded up.
Yeah, they're truly just here for the clout. Hey. Ready to die, ma'am?
You ready to die for the cause? Listen, ma'am, this is going to suck for you. This is going to be awful.
It's crazy.
That's like after the initial like hurling a guy off a roof for no reason, they have not done something like that for a while, and now they're just like, oh yeah, also
you're saying that
you
like,
turn people into human bombs.
You're saying it like they commented on the
you
fact
missed,
that
dude. That old lady died for no reason.
It's okay, because I got the power of a fucking gun.
Yeah, you got the bloody blast.
Oh, well, man.
Oh, this one's tough now.
It's an octopus.
No, it's another octopus.
But you love
this
octopus.
Is greater blue-ringed octopus.
Hold on.
He's got his... He's kind of upside down.
Hey, stop attacking me. I'm trying to vacuum.
He's sort of getting you with his feet.
Oh my god. Can you guys fucking chill?
These cops are acting like total cops right now.
Truly. Dude, these can all hang out together.
I don't really know. It's not even clear if the gravity well thing works on the cops.
No, I'm actually 1,000,000,000% certain it does not.
Yeah. That's right, Mock Twitch. Finally, an octopus with feet. We've done it. Our scientists have done it. An octopus with...
Hold on.
An octopus with 8 feet.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
That's 40 luscious toes.
Oh, did I not escape it in time?
She's
I
dead.
escaped it in time. Or I was saved by a cutscene.
I don't know why you did that. It was so unnecessary. I would be avoiding that function.
Oh, no!
I mean, part of this is that, like...
What?
Part of this is, like...
I just got an achievement that I think said the Black Riddler.
Oh.
What? Oh, man. Alex!
I think that has existed.
Alex! Oh, no, and he's hot. Oh, no, he's a hot doctor with full body tats.
Yo!
Whoa,
it's the ultimate...
Whoa.
It's the ultimate fucking polycule unicorn. Or unicorn. Why did I say uniform?
I don't have any
It's the ultimate
glasses.
polycule unicorn. This man cannot go to a bar
Bro, are
without
you in
getting
BTS?
approached.
What's happening here? I'm kidding. You can't have tattoos and be in a boy band. I was able to deal with those Slitterheads faster than I ever had before. Alex, you are quite strong. I was careless, and it almost cost me big time, though. Guess I have to thank you for saving me. But I'm just going to be direct here. What are you? You know what? It's fine. I can tell without hearing it. I don't understand exactly, but I still do in a way. What is this feeling? It's like I'm mixed with someone else. Is this real? I understand. You too. Our interests are aligned. That's right. I'll kill every last one of them with my own hands. Lend me your power. What are you mumbling about, Doctor? Oh, Lisa, it's nothing. If you're in your thoughts, why not write it down? Whatever works, though.
This way.
Should we explain what's going on to her? Don't be stupid. She'll just think I'm crazy. Doctor, did you say something just now?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Go on and head home if there are no more patients. Because I'm losing mine. How are you finding Slitterheads when you?
We hate Lisa in this chat, Montwitch.
I have a number of ways, but mostly by listening in on the police scanner. There have been a lot of activity lately. Not that anything's been reported to the public. Seems the higher ups are starting to get just how bad it is. They're encrypting their radio communications now. It's like the 90s. Like running that shit through an Enigma machine? What's going on? The reality is, it's getting past what the police can handle. The ones moving now are the military. Not just from this country. It's a joint special forces unit with a big allied country on a scale previously unheard of. Australia. There are also a big operation underway shortly before it was attacked on Dragon Phoenix Road. I heard lots of gunfire. Hey, are you listening? This country. Special Forces Operation. Dragon Phoenix Road. No, they must be stopped. They can't keep naming these roads after just an assortment of nouns. I can't stand Deer Lion Avenue any longer.
I mean, you grew up in the United States. You've been down so many fucking Elm Creek roads.
I have not, unfortunately. That was a Houston thing.
So many falling wood courts.
I mean, it wasn't until I was in Houston where I encountered like William Shakespeare, Michael Bay Street. You know? What's with you all of a sudden? You're acting
so many Cloud Rain castles.
Or shout out to that one neighborhood in Houston that's entirely Dark Tower, Stephen King Dark Tower series themed streets.
Yeah. Shout out to that one, and anti-shout out to all the many neighborhoods in Houston that reference Confederate shit.
Yeah. I think it's like, but then again, there is like
anti-shout out to the many plantation drives in Houston.
There is like a Randall Flagg Road over there, and that guy was
racist, but he was a fantasy racist.
I don't know if that's true. I think he was just a bad dude.
Was he?
He was like Space Hitler.
Don't worry, Mothwitch. We're gonna release a clean flicks edit of the stream that takes out all the smoking, and it's in the part where that one lady is in that part where the one lady is in lingerie. We're gonna MS Paint a clown suit over her.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen
like a big baggy clown suit.
I don't know if you've ever seen like the TV version of Die Hard where they have to change Yippee-Ki-Yay motherfucker to like Yippee-Ki-Yay Father Falcon. But we're gonna do that with the Poppers joke, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That is the trigger for that event. That is. I cannot remember. I'm sorry. What's that supposed to mean? Still, we must go. I need to find out what happens then. Sounds like trouble. But
I hate
Doctor, are you spacing out again? No. You've been doing that a lot lately. I just hope you don't mess up in the middle of a surgery. I'm a surgeon?
That's a specific type of doctor.
This room is covered in dirt. What do you mean you're a surgeon here?
Stop taking strange drugs, okay?
Stop taking strange drugs,
this man is the worst
okay?
doctor
I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm the world's first, like, 3-foot tall nurse in Kowloon City. See, look how crazy short she looks in this. Ignoring me? Well, whatever. Shall I go make some coffee? Yeah, please.
Lisa got the posture and stance of a small bean.
Ooh.
But the attitude of a big bean.
Huh. Those creepy things appear in swarms around Slitterheads. What are they? Oh, her job! She works at Tim Tam.
What does this have to do with painting nails?
I think she was just like trying to like keep up her appearance for work since she's like a cashier.
Oh.
Symbionts. They might be somewhat smaller, weaker creatures in symbiotic relationships with the Slitterhead.
Huh?
Well, if we find them, it's a sign that Slitterheads are nearby. I am not certain, but they could be a clue. Wow.
Yeah, if there's one sort of...
Thank God we could take it aside for that.
Yeah, if there's one sort of pitiful-looking creep in the area, there might be Slitterheads.
See? Oh, her nails do look nice. Being able to see stuff from the past is really handy. Can we use it for anything else?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, Twitch, she shows up at the 7-Eleven every night with an updo and a prom dress.
When I touch things connected to a Slitterhead, I can sometimes see residual thoughts. If I can synchronize with them strongly enough, I can even steal a glance through their current field of vision. Huh. Sounds a bit like a TV signal.
I guess, in the sense that it's like anything else, any other means of transmitting images.
To find an overlapping point might be a little closer.
Sounds kind of like putting a photograph in an envelope and mailing it to someone.
You're getting pretty well acquainted with this world. Very
sounds kind of like a ninth tier Twitch stream.
Various bits of information slowly flowing from various people. That includes emotions. And the album Emotion.
On that, Moth Twitch, it was good while it lasted, but I'm ready to lie down and have my head be slittered.
Oh my god.
By the aliens. What?
Thinking about powering up the time bomb.
Just blowing all your points on time bomb. Awful. What? Okay, let's read the description of time bomb in detail, because I can't think of a single benefit of this. Like, it is bad.
Read it.
Set explosive blood with a timer on the host, detonates after a set time, or if host dies, spraying needles of blood. Yeah, I just can't think of a reason why ever to do this. Because like the other people in the environment are like resources.
God,
I guess if you're
worse.
around,
look at what they've
Anita,
added. Look what they've added to this level. If I level it up again,
Oh,
that's
cool.
So funny.
So you sort of do like that worm that controls snails' brains thing to them.
Yeah.
This is bad, dude. This is really bad. And there was I wanted to comment on this earlier, but we got distracted as we so often do. Part of this whole thing is that these special guys, these rarities, are conscious while they're being possessed by Night Owl. How are you making him do that? Oh, it's the right stick. And so they know that Night Owl is doing a thing to these people that's making them blow up and die.
But think of it this way.
And they're just like, they don't even comment on it.
Think of it this way. Everyone's abilities are somehow tied to their person. So this guy loves to do it. This guy wants to do it in his blood.
Oh, so he's the sociopath character. He's the serial killer. Truly an enemy of my enemy is my friend situation when you gotta team up with Jeffrey Dahmer against gray aliens.
Yeah.
Mosswitch says we so often Mountain Dew.
That's true.
That was a missed shot there, a missed opportunity.
What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know what all of that is. This is passives. How do you get it?
I don't know. How do I get it? Skill holder only.
How do you get it?
Oh, everyone has different skills.
Yeah, they all have different passives, but like, how do you get them? How do you unlock them? Oh, I guess you have to buy level 1 for the passives. It's just a matter of getting enough skill tokens. Maybe not.
Yeah, because it has level 1 for these.
Yeah, what is Quick Rise?
I think you have to get back up when being knocked down.
Boo. Who cares?
Well,
if you've been knocked down in the first place, you failed.
Alex intercepts information about a large-scale spew operation on the radio. Upon hearing the situation, a strong sense of urgency resonates within deep pop memory.
I also love how, like, so far in this story, basically nothing has happened.
Chumbawamba mentioned. Well, no,
I get knocked down.
It did happen.
You get knocked down, but you get up again.
Probably did happen. We just went back in time to make sure it didn't happen.
Yeah, I guess.
Close the intersection and stand by.
It just really feels like we haven't learned anything about the Slitterheads. We don't know what they want.
We learned we're Hyoki at some point off screen.
Basically, the only interesting thing that happened is like Alex died, and
but we're going to Dragon Phoenix Road.
Good.
The events that are unfolding at this time.
That's my
place.
That's my favorite. Okay.
You want to go get metal?
Where?
We're at the metal store.
Oh, at Lee Yuki?
Yeah. Urgency is important. However, as to what will occur, we must first grasp. Going in head first, sigh. What's happening?
It actually says Lee Yuki and then the character for 5 and then metal. I don't know why. That fuck sing.
Bro, this place has so much hot pot places. This is such a large scale. What are they doing exactly? Hey, yo. Why are you down? This area is restricted. Leave at once.
I'm just noticing that their armored vehicles are really silly looking.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah. Like, why does it have that little nose?
Because they're actually Transformers.
I think that's like they take every squad has a runt, has a little guy, and he has to sit in there.
You obey, you'll also. Huh? The sensor went off. Another malfunction? No, that can't be right. Don't tell me there.
Wait.
Unique target F? It actually appeared.
You have to listen to the cop's voice line sound effect.
Oh, I'm target F. Guns are troublesome.
I swear it will be worth it. You just gotta shut up for even a single second to listen to those cops' voice line sound effects. It's so good.
Pow.
Time to kill him.
Pow. Anita just stepped on a fucking grenade.
Smooth move, X-Lax. Yeah, these cops are impeding our ghost man's investigation, so they gotta die. It's cop on cop violence.
If only
If only what?
I was gonna say, I guess I could just say insert user who would appreciate seeing us kill cops in a video game.
E.K. Hawkman? If only E.K. Hawkman was here, he would love it.
Emergency message. Unique target F fluid has appeared. Shit. A monster that parasitizes the mind? Seriously? My existence is already known. I think they developed a device that can detect me. They adapt faster than imagined. Though, is it truly adaptation? No, it is far too fast. Hey!
The cops are slitter puppets.
What are you doing?
No, please listen to his
I did hear. He went, what?
That's all they do. They just do military yelling.
Tell me your objective. No, he died. Seems like all the information we're getting is help.
Yeah, in the future, I request that you do not read any cops lines and you let them do their own voice acting.
A Slitterhead. Is this an extermination? Wait a minute. No, for a second I thought I had a thing. Alright, come on, Alex. Let's go make some suicide bombers. Lord Yin Yu. Yin Yu? Another unit. What is this?
Is that the guy who sells the metal?
Is it?
No, I mean Yin Yu. Yin Yu.
We can go back and check. Hold on.
No, it was Okay. Oh, nope. Illegal. Not allowed.
I can't see. But I can go up here for some reason.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Just making these people so sick.
I was just thinking of like they're so lucky that I can't use my powers outside of combat, or I'd just be possessing people and turning them into bombs.
Awful, man.
How do they know who I am? Oh, it must be their cool skull mask.
Yeah, their skull masks have the sensor in them. What are you doing, dude? Wait, can you possess? Okay, never mind.
I can't.
They should
Check
give
this
you a
out.
condition under which you're allowed to possess a cop.
Check this out.
What do you... Check this out, he says. You just lost a pip from that.
I know, that's crazy, because I had a suicide bomb on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Now,
I was going to give you a glorious death, but these horrible cops prevented it. There he goes. You fall down.
to be fair, our character is pretty a terrifying concept to have to encounter.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of what I'm saying, is that like the human characters of this game should be a little more worried about
Why?
Night Owl.
No, because I'm cool. Or do you remember Ghostwire Tokyo?
Yeah.
Where it's like the same premise as this game, but you're a cool detective that's dead now and is a ghost?
Yeah, but you're a detective that like knows about paranormal stuff.
Right, but I possess a guy and make him do stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't do
but
any
you're
other
not like
comrades?
you're not. I don't. In that game, I don't think you turn civilians into IEDs.
No, but you do the whole thing against that guy's will.
Oh. Well, isn't he like? Is he even conscious?
Yes, because he's trying to save his sister.
Oh, okay. Is it really against his will?
Yeah.
I thought he was like, okay,
like-
I'll cooperate with you if you save my sister.
Well, yeah, but it's not like that guy had already possessed his hand by then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that is still pretty bad, but it's nowhere near as like that is.
Oh,
a
they got
level
ectopacks.
Oh no, they got the Ghostbusters gun.
They have equipment like that. What does the jammer do? I gotta know.
I have a feeling if you try and squirm your little ecto worm.
Oh, I'm completely cut off from even my weapon.
Oh,
That's what it does.
the jammer makes your current host glitch out.
Whoop.
Uh,
I like the I like her combo.
I mean,
Yeah. That's sick. What?
my dudes, my posse.
Yeah.
Sir? Sir?
Oh yeah, her posse's still aggro. Hell yeah, bro. Okay.
Look at them sliding down the stairs. Oh, they disappeared.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm all in on... Because Anita's mind hack power is basically is manifest what I like doing about the possession. Which is just have a bunch of random people just start beating on a guy.
Yeah.
This is Unit C, deployment on Main Street 2. Unique effort spotted, lead it that way. However, continue the capture operation of Category M. F can instantly switch its parasitic targets, so engage from all directions. In the event of emergency, do not wait for sensor detection. You are authorized to attack at will.
Yeah. If you fear for your life, just shoot whoever.
Against that many, however, planned means little. Take a frontal approach.
I do like the narrative implications of the whole mechanic where it's like, if you start a combo as a guy and then switch to someone else, that person will finish their combo. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like if you were unconscious, if you blacked out, and then when you came to, you were in the middle of punching a guy, you'd just be like, "Oh, okay, I guess I need to finish kicking this guy's ass before I figure out where I've been for the last 4 hours."
It's unfortunate that by default the combo is 3, and so you need to do 2 hits to even do the combo. The combo should be like 16.
You need a combo extender. You need to buy that upgrade. Are there upgrades for randos? Can you upgrade your like the things that randos get?
Kind of. Kind of.
Man, you just marching a person into a cop's riot shield as they're like wheeling back their stun baton and then jumping out of their body it's so rough. Look at him. He's having a bad time.
Especially like the fact that there's friendly fire makes this so much more brutal because I'm literally beating on randos the other half of the time.
Where are your important guys?
I don't
They're
know.
never where you need them.
Presumably, they are fighting.
When you're
I feel like
when you're not. Look at him. He's like strafing as far as he can get from the fight legally.
I'll bring him in. Oh wait, shit.
He won't. He's tired. No, they got him.
Bro, I think the time bomb is just too dangerous for me to actually play.
Good. Stop using it. It's really bad. And resurrect that guy at least. You owe him that.
Well, I think
I
can't. All my powers are gone now.
He's sunk into the ground. He's soaked into the soil.
I love this. We gotta recruit this guy to our party.
Yeah, these new like helpless seahorse-headed guys are kind of fun. There's so many blood pools on the ground, and yet none of them seem to be giving you anything.
Well, no, they did. We're both at full health.
Okay.
So the thing is that I've always been able to do that. I just never did it.
Yeah.
This is unforgivable. Shut up. Shut up. No one talking. If you don't stop. Nobody ever tries to understand us. They only take everything. I'll never forgive you. Stop. Don't move. Blah, 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 blah. You shot me. You shot me. No. Kind of
They
base.
They could have done a better job.
Damn base Slitterhead?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the Slitterhead
Why
side.
is it my fault?
But you still gotta exterminate him.
Hey, Granny. Sorry, Granny.
I don't want to encourage usage of the time bomb, but I think the combo is you create a time bomb and then you do the gravity thing around the time bomb guy.
Well, and also now I can just leave the time bombs now because I did upgrade them to run to it.
Of course you did. Of course you spent upgrade points on
this whole time
making your most horrifying
run.
power better.
Dang, who dropped their skinny walkie-talkie? This is so much tinier than the last one.
No, the last one was like this.
Out of the way! Alright, we're moving.
These cops have a real kind of Dieter Rams thing going on. All of their equipment is very distinctive.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh. I want to be her.
The guy just did kung fu to a armored car.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay, maybe you're fair. I thought this was a woman at first glance, but you could be right.
It still could be either. This is an androgynous, cool person.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense for it to be a guy, because we're 2 ladies, 1 guy.
I just don't... like...
This drum solo...
Yeah, soundtrack, again, absolute highest point of this game is the soundtrack.
E-Blast.
I guess I automatically assumed guy because this game usually when this game wants to depict a woman,
well, you could hear them.
it's like they do like a sort of East Asian Betty Boop style.
Oh no, it's a bad guy. It's like a mini boss.
No, he's cool.
No, because he said the master awaits.
No, he's cool though.
Or how do you think?
If you're not on his side, you're the bad guy.
How do you think Night Owl knows to like sashay like that?
That's purely endocrine. That's programmed into the body.
The blood won't come off.
Yes, it is.
Did you do this on his orders? Lin Yu Wade will never. Nothing wrong. We are Slitterheads though.
Yeah, you do have to kill us.
Okay, I'm gonna try your tactic. Now where's Alex? Alex!
Yeah, I guess you do have to. He
Alex,
has to not leave for you to do this.
Oh no, my.
They didn't. Are you sure you bought that upgrade? I don't think you did. There's Anita.
Yeah.
She's here.
I like her combo.
You've said this before.
I know, and it remains true.
Alright, every time you possess Anita, are you just gonna be like, I like her combo?
I love her mascara wand.
Wow, we're doing some serious platforming.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Warty frogfish.
I think that's still the fucking. It's still I feel like it's still the Mantis model.
You think it's the Mantis animations?
Well, it's still like I still think it's vaguely the Mantis model.
It's kind of similar. I don't know. There are significant differences.
Oh yeah, it's got like little fins.
Yeah, it's got little fins. Its head is more rounded. It doesn't have the big Mantis bug eyes.
But finally, some diversity in the Slitterhead community.
You gotta set up your StarCraft waypoint for simps.
Ouch.
Youch. He yelled really loud. Oh, he's got his little naked body flopping back there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a little butt. It's like a little, like when, you know, oh, hey, Alex.
That's so awesome. It's like his keychain.
Yeah,
Stream merch idea, a keychain that's just a little naked headless body. And it's rubbery and it jiggles.
Look at them go. I'm so proud of them.
They don't need you. They've awakened to the power of mutual aid.
It turns out the only way that the Slitterheads actually have one up on us is not their many horrible limbs, but in fact just our inability to do collective action.
To be continued.
I hope we meet a cute Slitterhead.
I mean, we kind of have. The seahorse guys are kind of cute.
Talk about crazy. What was that all about anyway? This is merely amidst a maelstrom of information, but the Special Forces Unit objective was probably to secure a living Slitterhead samples. They needed to be stopped, but such a large-scale operation is... Even going back in time to try again, it would be impossible to stop the entire thing. I don't want to stop fighting. I don't want to fight humans. Even so, no, you are right. I'm sorry.
I don't want to fight humans, but I don't even... Not a peep out of me when we make someone an involuntary suicide bomber.
Also, the Slitterheads that were captured, they were different to the ones we've run into before. They refused to fight you, and they were beaten. They were upset and suffering like people. Real people.
Wow.
I mean, the Slitterheads can talk, so like...
Well, I mean, look, I was just gonna say, I think Julie's kind of a bigot about a lot of people.
Yeah? You think there's like a big distinction in her mind between real people and not real people?
I feel like she'd be like...
We don't want to know what she considers not real people.
Cut back to last week, and she was like, I can't believe it. The prostitutes, they were acting like people. Real people. Zero different. Much like mimic appearances, they also mimic minds. When they consume brains, they absorb its personality. However, it is unlikely for them to exhibit their copied personality so strongly.
And we will.
I think they'd even hesitate. Right? Maybe there's a way to coexist. Unthinkable! You know it very well, their true nature.
They're gross and yucky.
I do, but
their tongues are crazy.
Want to know more about them. If it gives you peace of mind, we should look into it. Alright, you're finally starting to know how people feel. I can't deny the influence of a certain someone.
That certain someone
Would you
is
like
Lisa.
to get pizza afterwards? About your name. When I was a kid, I heard about the legend of the heel.
If you split a pizza with Night Owl, he just wriggles his little ectoplasmic body all over it, and
well,
then
I was thinking,
you can't eat it.
Well, when you split a pizza with Night Owl, you just get to eat the whole pizza.
Yeah, you take one bite while he's possessing you, and then he unpossesses you, and you take another bite. You just sort of swap back and forth.
There were two possessing spirits, Leopardhead and Night Owl, who would slay monsters. Shining spirits from the heavens that would destroy evil, and those possessed would wield strength greater than even demons. However, if evil people obtained such power, they would become demons themselves. My grandma used to talk about it a lot. Is there really such a story? I don't know, I never looked into it. She might have made the whole thing up. True. Oh,
I mean, this guy's calling himself a Hyoki. I think he's real. Did he start calling himself a Hyoki after? Oh my god.
No, he had already started saying, like, I'm a Hyoki when he possessed Anita. However, this power to return to the past, even if I cannot transport physical objects, I can carry over skills and knowledge. By exploring past events again, I can gain new powers and lost memories. Some people might not even have to die. Well, look at you. Have you always been like this? Am I different? No, you're right. These emotions belong to Julie. That girl really done a number on you, huh? And due to your influence from time to time, I do not care about anything.
Yeah.
And from Alex's influence, I know how to give an anal exam. A digital anal exam. I will.
I've absorbed all the knowledge he has about medicine. It is weirdly, he's a butt doctor.
He's so correct, man.
And I have to be very clear, not a gastroenterologist. His degree says buttology.
You want to know something so crazy? And this is not crazy. It should have been obvious. But when I was learning, when I was a rookie in my career, John, and it was a digital rectum exam, I was like, damn, I wonder what computer they're using to do this.
No. Wrong digits. Wrong.
Yeah, well,
digits.
It's still digital. It's the same. It's the same word.
I'm just saying it's a different type of digit.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, it's a finger. And now I'm always like, hey, man, time to get digital. And then I start poking people. I heard a strange rumor lately. Although seeing how you barely socialize, Doctor, it'll probably be news to you. And probably worthless. The number of people in the slums keep dropping because of the evictions. Yet lately, new people have been seen around. There's a family, a mother, a daughter, and a mother, and a father, and another father. And when they notice people looking, they run away like they're scared or something. Isn't that just what people skipping town act like? It seems like the father's been spotted sneaking about with packages late at night. Packages with red stains on them. Packages about the size of a human head. Okay, a lot of things could fit in a package that's the size of a human head. Lisa. Could that be? Packages with a watermelon inside. Maybe that's how the punchline would go. Lisa, what is your problem? Also, stop smoking. You look like you're 8 years old. By the way, when are you going to move?
I mean,
I'm going to.
I mean, like, if she looks like this after however long she's been smoking, I think she has access to the French healthy cigarettes.
Or alternatively, she's actually younger. She's
like
actually 8. Yeah,
she's 8.
That group in the white slitter with the Slitterhead slipped in. And a man named Yin Yu holds the key. Yeah. Who could they be? A while back, I nearly died while hunting one of those Slitterheads. That one had some strange badge as those guys today. It's a new age religious group called Echoes of Love. They used to be a thing. I looked into it and found out about a facility they used to have. It's an abandoned ruin out in the middle of the mountain. I suspected it was their hideout, but there's nothing I could really do by myself. Why is this? Of course, that unit also seemed to have picked up on it. You saw how they struggled against a few Slitterheads. They're barely still making pages. They also might move to another hideout before the assault. It'd be a pain if they did. Is there not likely to be a large group of Slitterheads there? With you and my powers, I'm sure we'll manage. Play a distinct act of caution when it comes to them. Still, I made a promise with Julie. Let us proceed carefully. Her again? Well, whatever. Do as you like. So now... my pager's ringing again. Let me make a real quick call, and the password is... Deep in a dark hole.
I hate it when the dark hole man calls.
This again, what's it supposed to mean? No idea. Someone trying to tell us something? And then we bring it to the demon language translator, and it goes... Get pizza with me. Okay, now they'll do it. Ooh, okay, I think you're right. Yeah, I buy him.
Oh, you can just buy him. Okay, great.
Just buy him. Still nothing. Okay, so now I have side missions. See?
There's side missions in this game?
Required rarity Alex. Lisa heard an interesting rumor. While residents have been steadily leaving Kowloon slums, never before seen family has been sighted. It's time to beat up a dad in front of his family. Yeah. Woo. He thought he was just bringing watermelon home for the kids to enjoy. Oh no! A guy with a cool helmet is beating the shit out of him. According to the information, it's someone here. Hey. Really come here on a rumor? It don't matter.
In slow motion, the watermelon shattering on the ground. As my dad gets fucking rocked by a punch from a butt doctor.
Whoa!
Kick their asses.
Hey, doctor. Yeah, can't say I've ever seen a family like that. I don't know, a family like that. The old town's clinic doctor's pretty well known. He might be able to help. Is that you? Hey.
I know them. They're my close personal
It
friends.
was up the stairs. No, I've just heard about him, that's all. Alright. Time for a fucking doctor on doctor beatdown. You ever seen a butt doctor and a fucking family doctor fight? Ooh,
Alex
sorry.
doesn't know any other way to communicate.
Sorry, I gotta look at this guy.
This little visible man?
Oh, hey you. You mind just barging in like that? Hey man. Nice wine spot. It's just family. Could you be what? No, it's nothing. Just heard about him. Seems ghost stories making the round. Wasn't the kids messing around?
I see.
Well, what if I possessed your body? Damn, he's too strong.
Oh, you are gonna have to kick his ass. Oh no.
It's Alex
You're
is
gonna have to
psycho.
find clues.
Yeah, I can't believe Night Owl's like, no, we're not gonna just beat the shit out of him. The well's just behind here. It's really troublesome. Can't carry water on a ladder. What?
Alex is banned from every medical conference. Because whenever he goes to one, it's like the hallway scene from Old Boy playing out in George R. Brown.
Hey, ma'am, tell me about that doctor. What is it?
You need some dirt on this doctor.
Anyone got dirt? Like physical dirt?
Look for the NPC who's labeled Doctor's Mistress.
By the way, did you hear a junkie snuck into the clinic? He was ranting about seeing a monster with a crazy look in his eyes. He did drugs to the point of hallucinating. That must be... Where is he? Doing cowering like a scared dog. Hey, is the doctor a Slitterhead?
Maybe.
That's what I'm gonna ask him. Wait. Never been
Gotta go
more
down.
confused about how to get to a guy.
Kowloon is complex.
Bro.
The labyrinthine alleys of Kowloon City.
Put me in charge. I'm just gonna start making it. I'm making it in a grid.
Just slicing through entire
naked,
buildings
man.
to make the grid.
Oh, I think he wants to fuck me.
Oh.
All thanks to that doctor. Wow, it's wow. You guys seem to really rely on this doctor. In this
He's a pillar of the community.
Be ashamed when he gets his ass kicked.
The Kowloon pit. Just a typical pit alley.
There would be a real shame. Oh man. About the doc, I don't know what you're after, but folks here. Oh, you keep poking around. All right, fine. Ooh, wait.
Possessed baby.
Dada.
It's Chinese Annabelle.
Oh no, I gotta keep being.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Hey. That guy over there has been muttering to himself about a monster. Oh yeah, it's the dirt hole. Hey man. Wanted some good stuff, but you went to the clinic? I was about to say I'm a doctor, but when I took a better look, it was all wrong. His head. There was a head, it went in the ear, and it slurped out the brains. Bro. Bigot.
I'm sorry, but it is racist to not let a Slitterhead suck out your brain. I think you just want to jump down, dude.
Nowhere? Sorry, when I
mean,
see
you
a
know
ramp, I want to
know how to
go.
get to the doctor.
Yeah, but when I see a ramp, I want to like do a kickflip.
Oh, okay. There has been a distinct
Do you
shortage
think-
of hand.
as a
hand
doctor-
clamps and dry stairs.
As a doctor, do you think it'll look good or bad that I like go into a doctor's office and immediately blow him
And
with a
immediately
shotgun?
decapitate him.
Yeah, the doctor's gone. I guess I'll look in his locker. Oh no,
How
it's
mysterious.
a baby Slitterhead.
We will.
Oh, it's his secret Slitter base. It's the Slitter Cave.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah.
okay,
it's truly, this. It's look at what people can accomplish if you destroy all zoning laws.
A Slitterhead.
The abundance bros are right.
I'm also an abundance guy.
No, this is not.
I'm the first abundant Slitterhead.
There's a worker in need of cash at a crematorium, so I have arranged. He acquires brains from corpses from that side. Those who count on me for such as well, please just turn a blind eye. No good? As I feared. I was good with that.
Sorry, but I'm a Slitter cop. You're afflicted with strong poison. This guy's kind of whipping your ass.
Ow.
There's really not any blood in here because you haven't managed to hurt this dude.
Well, no, he's already at half health, dude.
But look at you.
I just want to shoot him.
No, you need to go into blood time.
I know, I want to go to blood time and then shoot him.
Yeah, if you shoot him in blood time, people watching from outside, it just looks like you're rapid firing your sawed-off shotgun.
Sorry, man, I was dying. I was dying really soon. I went into styled.
Look, Cowlong already has a really bad ratio of doctors to patients, and you just made it that much worse.
Hey, man, don't mind me. This is why they should have put me on Foley. He's dead.
Yeah, you really took your time.
Thanks, father. I mean, doctor. Oh, this is the family. Oh, he was probably bringing boxes with heads in them. Like, he could eat the brains. That family? One of those three, perhaps all three, are Slitterheads. But where to look? I can't wait.
So how would one be a Slitterhead? How do Slitterheads work?
Hold on, let me look at this. This is detailed information on Slitterheads connected to this place. Weak Slitterheads rely on other Slitterheads and look at the other and look after each other. We follow this. Collectivism?
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, how dare these people form an ethnic enclave?
Where the fuck is Julie? Fucking go, lady. You've more health than me. There you are.
There is something distinctly sour about, like, these Slitterheads they do act very sentient, and they are in a lot of ways acting like a minority population that's trying to live in a city, but they have like this sort of fundamental blood libel characteristic that's like, oh yeah, also they have to eat brains.
Yeah, you haven't watched or read
a little stinky.
You haven't read or watched Freerin, right?
No. I've read like one chapter, but it was really sad, so I was like, I don't know about this.
Oh yeah, it's sad, but it's good. But demons in there work very similarly to Slitterheads in a way that's like very complicated, and I don't know how to. I feel very conflicted about. Where it's like demons are oppressed and like killed on sight by humans. And then
and they act like humans, but they have some kind of fundamentally irredeemable characteristic.
Which is
like,
that they actually only act like humans as a way to get closer to humans so they can eat them.
Oh.
And so you get like, I mean, the one specific backstory you get is like this village where that found like a child demon crying for like their mama. They were like, oh my god, it wanted its mom. That's humanity with this child. We should take care of it. We should like take it in. Maybe they're not so bad. And then it ends up like killing the guy who takes him in and like burning his house down. And before they kill this child, they're like, why'd you call for your mama? And the kid is like, well, it's like that's like a special magic word because when you say it, humans don't want to kill you. And it's like, oh, that's really sad.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
very weird.
in one sense, fiction is a free space, right? And there are like, especially in a manga like Frieren that's like really well regarded and is obviously doing a lot of things right. Um, there are some legitimate reasons to do something like this. Like it does create this really tragic and bizarre and unsettling and horrifying dynamic.
But it's not.
But at the same time,
when the kid
like,
says that, it's not like creepy. It's really, really sad to hear.
yeah,
Like, it's both aware that it's like these are creatures that like can exist among humanity, and also like these are creatures that are extremely subjugated.
yeah, but it's like, it all depends on what you do with this kind of thing, right? Like, what do you do with a fundamentally unresolvable tragedy, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you just milk it for emotion? Like, I guess that's fine, but also it feels like a little disingenuous if you've created this tension with no intent to ever resolve it. And, like, you know, when we talk about, like, yes, fiction is a free space, but also fiction must inhabit the context in which it's read, right? Like, there's no other choice. So when we create that specific type of dynamic, like a class of creature who at least seems sentient, like seems like a person, but has like this irrevocable biological characteristic that mandates that they be not just policed but like exterminated. The real world analogs to that and the kind of moral reasoning that results in is pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, one of the more popular jokes people like to make about Frieren is, that she's...
Remember, you need to possess other guys to extend your blood combo.
That she's fantasy Hitler.
Yeah.
Like, because she just has this extremely, like, what feels for the setting severe, like, opinion on demons and stuff.
Yeah.
That ends up being justified, but not
at every
really.
turn.
Well, it ends up being justified, but not in a way that's like, oh, this is not an ambiguous moral gray thing. And like, she's a character already with like very often very detached view of reality, because the whole thing is about the whole series that you know from like chapter 1, right? This is a character who's extremely old.
Yeah.
And reality is extremely more melancholic when everyone you know dies.
Yeah. When every meeting comes with a certainty of, parting in death.
Right. Finally, like.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, it's not something that I've only watched the show. I haven't actually gotten to read the actual, like, manga yet. And in the show, it is not something that is, like, really resolved in a way that feels uniquely one way or the other, which is, I guess, good, because it is one of those things people talk about it, like when people debate it online, there is like people making Hitler jokes about her and calling her like a fascist and stuff.
Although that's also like
that's like one of the like a genuine. Well, it's like it's not people being like it's not like people being ironic. It's like people being like, she literally comes off this way.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Even that, I feel like one of the problems with creating a universe in which like the action of a placeholder
shadow boxing. How does it feel to kill the child? And he's shadow boxing.
It's like pretty.
He's like, was it unpleasant? Why would it be?
I'm amped right now.
Yeah.
But right, what I was saying is part of the problem with creating a universe with like illicit and necessary violence like that is that even like when commentators try and point out how extreme that point of view is, right? There's this in-universe justification of like, oh well, no, I mean demons are like this in the world,
Yeah.
right?
It is a very interesting take. Like, this is a series I would still recommend. Like, the way the way I've kind of ended up viewing it so far, what I've seen, is they're a lot like an animal that has evolved where its prey is human. And so, like, they are doing, like, adaptations and mimicries of humanity to be able to get their guard down or something, more than, like, something that's uniquely evil or something. It's something more that's just, like, a bear is not uniquely evil or inherently evil. It's just a thing that's doing what its nature has evolved it to do.
Yes, but when you create a sentient creature that behaves this way towards other sentient creatures, there should be complexity there, I guess.
I mean, that's the thing that's hard for me, is that it's hard to tell how, or I guess it's like, it's hard to tell how, or I guess how fully sentient it's doing it like is. Like, is it sentient in making a civilization because it's sees the value of those and is creating community and is like a complex thinking creature, or is it doing that because it sees its prey doing something similar? And has, like,
I mean, I guess the latter would be like a really complex philosophical zombie, right? Where like they're just fully operated by this prey drive, and it has these, like, that prey drive manifests these like impossibly complex hunting strategies.
That's how my current read on them is, because that's kind of the rhythm of their involvement in the story so far, is like,
it feels like that's something Freerin would want to explain.
except they kind of do. It kind of happens. Like, the whole big demon plot line in the first season of the show involves these basically demon royal family who are making trade pacts with this human family, and a lot of their thing is that it's like the main royal demon guy is basically concocts this whole story about, like, him having some sort of patrilineage conflict with this kingdom's ruler that puts the ruler in a situation where he, like, feels bad. But then the end reveal is that it's like demons do not have family, like, the demons in the setting do not have family structure at all. And that's just,
this is the group of demons that got together to
it's like
perform this.
Yeah, when a one is born, its parents just kind of like leave. It's like, I'm out. And so they do not have they do not have, like, traditional parent structures.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a wild idea. Like,
it's interesting. It's one of those things where it's like, I could see this going very poorly, or like be something interesting, but it's like, regardless, it's not something that I think is clean.
Yeah, it just feels like there would be some really blatant tells, right? If that's how the demons were operating, if they had no real interiority and this was all just a really sophisticated mimicry.
Well, their interiority is about eating humans.
Sure, but that's not, you can't have like a personality based around that, right? Like, that's not
Yeah.
That's not
I mean,
really what we would regard as personhood.
Yeah, and it's tough because like they do, because it's like this is one of the things where it's like kind of complex, where you are constantly going back and forth because they do have like individual personalities and feelings and goals, but they just unfortunately see humans as basically in the same direction that humans see them, which is for them prey, and for the other thing, and for the others predator. Like, and they don't, and that demons.
Well, but if they don't really have an independent society, then like,
yeah,
the humans see them that way because of a social relationship, a pre-existing social relationship.
Yeah, and
I guess I'm just really like it.
And yeah,
this is such a fraught. I know the writers don't have to and frequently benefit from not being too specific about this stuff, but this is such fraught territory, like creating a character in like a type of creature in your world that seems like a person but like canonically is not. That's so fraught, and you should probably be pretty clear about what you're doing and why. But at the same time, like I think it's pretty common in I guess less politically engaged genres and like art spaces for this kind of thing to happen, and it's not always bad. Like sometimes it's fine.
The thing is that I don't think it's something that they are tripping into. It feels like when you watch it, it does feel like something that is being
like they're going to do something with this eventually.
It doesn't feel like.
Because I don't know, man.
That really
like
shitty series, Goblin Slayer. It's not. They aren't goblins and goblins.
Oh Jesus!
Who exist solely to brutalize and be brutalized.
To be a placeholder for whatever racial anxiety you might have.
Yeah, and even though like the like priority of them is to brutalize, that it is not something that people in the world and the camera feels like it is.
It's not something that the setting feels uncomplicated about.
Yeah, I mean, especially because the whole thing with the Frieren is that it's like she's a powerful character who is actually constantly being changed and learning things. It's a good show.
Though I would also say that
it's sad. It's really sad.
That sense of conflict and that tonal complexity is actually not terribly out of character for like Japanese nationalist and fascist writing, right? Like, I remember reading Gekiko Kamen, and I'm pretty sure like it never was very like clear about it.
You gotta say the English word for title for that.
Dramatic Light Mask.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a really interesting manga about the relationship between tokusatsu, like costume hero, special effects hero shows, and like the immediate post-war condition in Japan.
Is this the one that starts off as like kick-ass and then becomes like Sentai over the course of the show?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean this is a manga. I don't think it's been made into an anime. But there's a lot of like the main character. It feels like he is this sort of Yukio Mishima type guy. Like even to the extent where like one of his background details is that he did this like he's very strict about like what he eats and his exercise regimen, and he did this like nude photo shoot that was like kind of a social problem for him, and he's struggled to live it down. He's very Yukio Mishima coded, right? And the whole thing, like,
that's also a little tough though, because also, to what degree is it that like any character that's playing into like Bushido tropes ends up being Mishima coded?
I mean, a big reason I say Mishima specifically is because this guy, like, as the characters are kind of encountering these like nationalist or post-nationalist origins of the Sentai genre, this character like evinces some like pretty clear sympathies for like the drama and sacrifice of the Imperial Army, right? Like one of the first arcs is like developing this crazy historical link between a specific tokusatsu hero design and the series creators, like the costume designers' experience training to be an underwater suicide bomber in the Kamikaze Corps, right? Like the no, it's new, but it explores the history of.
But you said author.
It partially fictionalized. No. The like fictional costume designer.
Oh.
Who made this post-war tokusatsu show? Yeah, like one of the main characters, one of the main heroes. His original backstory was like he was based on a vigilante killer in Okinawa who killed American GIs who committed rapes and stuff. And his backstory was that he was a suicide commando, like a scuba suicide commando, who was never deployed before the war ended, and he like
very
his scuba suit to do the vigilante killings, right?
Whose dad was that? Shinji Abe.
I don't know. Abe?
Abe's dad.
Oh, did he do that kind of stuff?
He was suicide kamikaze guy who was playing Crash.
Oh, okay.
And before he could do it.
And the costume designer is like, you know, relating sort of the whole like tragedy of the war and its consequences and like the American occupation and how much everything sucked. And as he's talking about the suicide bombers, he can tell that this, you know, little freakoid Yukio Mishima placeholder character is like really into it. Like he's having this kind of ecstatic experience hearing about these suicide privates, suicide lieutenants or whatever, who were like teens. These were young kids, right? These were teenagers.
You don't get a lot of elderly suicide attacks.
Sure. I mean, I just mean like these were kids. These were high school age kids. And the guy, the costume designer guy, who's like really old in a wheelchair, like sees this like expression of transportive ecstasy on this guy's face, and he's like, this wasn't good. And he kind of confronts him about it, and the guy's just like, I mean, I guess if we're thinking in an abstract moral sense, it wasn't good, but you have to admit it was kind of beautiful. And the old guy's just like, dude, that's such a dangerous way of thinking.
It is beautiful to die.
On today's stream, we are Mishima pilled.
Hey, he put his money where his mouth was and died.
He did. I mean, say what you like. I was talking in a different Discord about like, so someone had decided to try and read the Fountainhead, and they were like, "Man, this sucks." Oh,
that's the more readable one.
And we were talking about how like one of the things that makes Mishima interesting in comparison to Ayn Rand, and like a subject that's easier to talk about, is that first of all, Mishima failed, his shit didn't work, and second, whereas Ayn Rand was like highly influential, and second, Mishima really did kill himself, and he was such like an affected aesthetic little freak, right?
I mean, no one kills themselves in the Fountainhead.
No one kills themselves in the Fountainhead.
That's crazy to me, because that book does open with a banger, which is
you're talking about the
Fountainhead.
He sent that, like, a passage from that chapter, the like extremely soggy description of
getting just naked and hanging out and just going to a lake.
Yeah, just being naked by a lake, and Ayn Rand's describing him as like he was all angles and muscles, and he had a huge cock.
Yeah, that's sick. What do you? I can't rock with that not being sick. That book goes off. I don't honestly. That's like, it's crazy because Atlas Shrugged, I feel like, is the actual Ayn Rand book conservatives agree with. I don't actually think conservatives would agree with what the Fountainhead says. Like, the Fountainhead doesn't think that an architect is entitled to blowing up the building he designed over the person that paid him to do it.
It doesn't think that?
No, like, a conservative doesn't think that.
Oh. I mean, but a libertarian does. Like,
no, a libertarian would say the person that paid him owns that building.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. There's absolutely a type of conservative that believes that, right? Like, Elon Musk, if Elon Musk could read and he read The Fountainhead, he'd be like, this book is actually based.
Elon Musk, but then if you said Elon Musk, if the guy who designed your car, is he entitled to blow them all up if he doesn't like what you're doing?
Yeah, like, but no, you don't understand.
I hired that guy to do that.
No, you don't understand. At this point, Elon Musk fully believes he made the car. So he would just be like, yes, I can blow up my own cars.
I mean, ultimately, I think that
Sheer Bliss, hopefully Omahnek arrives right as we're in this Anita cutscene. Anita almost never wears clothes. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're doing side quests.
Yeah.
I think because the thing is that fundamentally the Fountainhead does not believe in capital exchange. It believes that capital exchange, like the exchange of like hiring someone to do something,
that it's like a formality.
is meaningless, and that the work is what actually, and like the person doing the work is what matters.
There is, I think one of the reasons Ayn Rand is so broadly palatable is that everyone can kind of get behind the idea of like, if someone's excellent at something, you should let them do it. But
here's the alternative, though. In Atlas Shrugged, it is totally about capital. Like, Atlas Shrugged is about capital owners and the interest of capital owners who are cool.
You're saying that's the one with the Ayn Rand sold out on.
I mean,
Ayn Rand was cool before
Fountainhead.
Objectivism was cool before Atlas Shrugged.
I mean, Fountainhead is her first book, and I think in many ways it was her most successful book, like financially. And so once she got the bag, I bet. So the Fountainhead is the one that they immediately made a movie out of, and I bet seeing the movie broke her brain. Because she probably realized that it doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, I didn't make the movie. But those are my words, but I'm not that guy on the screen doing the thing. But I didn't make the movie.
Yeah. She was like, oh, I need to protect property rights now.
And it is very funny because the villains of the Fountainhead are, of course, media moguls and capital owners.
Yeah.
A dog? We gotta go find this fucking dog.
Ayn Rand would probably get behind abundance. At least Fountainhead era Ayn Rand would get behind abundance.
No, because I mean, again, it's hard to stress about how that book is about a guy who disagrees with his boss, and so he gets dynamite and blows up the thing he made for his boss, and then goes to court and says, "I'm right, it's mine." You can't put me to jail for blowing up a building that I made.
I guess that is the ultimate like NIMBY veto. Is blowing up your own building because you're mad at it not being exactly according to your genius architectural program. Oh, this is Night Owl's hometown.
Yeah.
And Mothwitch, I do think there's sort of a wig situation going on with
no,
with
unless you mean everyone has a wig.
I would believe that. This could be a wig.
You serious? It used to work, not a weapon. I suppose because in the end I'm still kind of doctor. Oh,
wait, you are a
his
doctor.
Sword
You are a doctor.
No, his sword is a giant
Is a
scalpel.
scalpel. He keeps having conversations with his ghost buddy in front of Lisa. Like, he doesn't care what Lisa thinks at all.
Man, this chain-smoking 8-year-old. Get it? Go home.
Go home, I'm trying to talk to my ghost.
I don't think... Yeah, I mean, I don't think... Look, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say it's... I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
And I won't be caught saying Ayn Rand's books are good. But...
It is fun. Like, it's funny.
The
passage that I read was funny.
Except the thing is that it's like... The rape is good sections of that book is insane.
Oh, that's in the Fountainhead? I wasn't sure if it was in Fountainhead or Atlas Shrugged.
Yes.
I was talking to the guy when I was talking to the guy who read it, who was reading it. I was like, "Have you gotten to the rape part yet?"
He cucks. No, you mean one that book's long as hell. You got to read like 300 pages
yeah,
before
it's like
you get
6
to
trillion.
that.
That's the main reason I haven't read Ayn Rand.
Because the thing is that he like is an architect, and then he gets so fed up with like these business owners ruining his vision for these like I'm not joking, these gas stations in the middle of Kansas he's making.
He's blowing up gas stations because they don't meet his architectural vision.
He blows up the so this is, and then he quits being an architect and he becomes, I don't know why, I don't think it's right, but in my head I want to say some sort of coal miner. But it's like a coal mine. It's like, imagine if a coal mine was like on the in like this plantation backyard.
Okay. Like it's someone's personal coal mine.
Yeah. And
he's like their pool boy, but their coal miner.
And it's like the media mogul's wife. I think her dad owns it, and she's like sees him shirtless and stuff coming out of the coal mine and doing manual labor and gets all.
It really is the backyard coal mine.
It gets all slicked up. And then it's like, oh, and then he takes her for himself. And cucks them, but she, because she's not really a character, except that the other thing you know about her, she hates her enemies, or she hates enemies. Sorry, I was reading this.
Most people do. Most people dislike their enemies. What? We didn't kill the doctor. We killed the other doctor.
No, we killed the other doctor, not the hot doctor.
The other doctor was a slitter.
Okay, I'm getting everyone this thing. Wait, not everyone have that? Damn. No.
So you were saying that she's not a character. All we know is that she hates
her husband, the media mogul. And I think and then the media mogul ends up hiring him because they're like, oh my god, you're the guy who made all those sick as hell gas stations.
after he rapes his wife?
Yes, and hires him. But then he finds out about the relationship with his wife, and he's like, I'm gonna spurn you by doing that to your building.
I'm gonna architecture cuck you.
But yeah, and so in the middle of the night, and then he sees it, and he's like, damn. No.
So you're telling me that Fountainhead is about a cuck war?
Yes.
Fountainhead is sort of a cucking feud.
Yes, but it's good to cuck the media mogul.
Right.
Because
it's right
he's
to
just
cuck that guy.
Because he's just
a capitalist.
Yeah.
A capitalist, the type of person Ayn Rand hates until her next book when she loves them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's so cool.
It's so weird.
I'm sure if Ayn Rand were here, and thank God she's not,
I don't think I don't think she'd stand by that book. That's my hot take.
you think she'd disavow Fountainhead and be like, no, Atlas Shrugged is the real shit? That's the real objectivism?
Oh my god.
Because I think she'd probably have some like justifications for these objections you're making. I think Ayn Rand would probably say something about how like not all.
Not Twitch is revealing.
Hello, it's me, Anne. Whoa. Among X cats do not warm up to people easily. Congratulations, Shirabliss.
I've learned something crazy, and that is that I'm going to have to be playing this game off stream now.
Oh, because of all the side missions?
Well, no, look at the collect.
And Yoki memories and signs of rarities and mysterious old lady, mysterious old lady.
Yeah. I don't.
Whoa.
You know what time is it? No, I'm not gonna roam around this fucking.
Looking for mysterious old lady.
Yeah, looking for mysterious old lady.
Mosswitch says pics. Oh, Mosswitch wants pics of cat. Send pics of send pics of Among X cats to the Discord.
Oh, this is story.
Oh, a cutscene.
I simply obeyed the divine message you gave me. However, I was not strong enough. There were casualties. Yet, many were also saved and returned to their home. Yes. I've heard of another suspicious person was captured. What? That the prophesized spirit. It's truly a dangerous being. However, right now, we must observe and see what happens. God, you have such kissable lips.
Yin is smoking hot.
Bro. I hope Yinwei is like never a rarity because I can't handle this.
You can't handle being that hot.
Wait, I'm captured? I told you this is a foot at the door. It went according to plan here and now okay, this is very funny.
When did this happen?
So this is very funny. I'm sure you were paying attention, but Alex told us about deep in the mountains, this cult has a facility that we need to get to before the spew gets to it.
So we just got like captured by the cult?
And so I was like, how are they? I wonder how they're going to
somehow.
I wonder how they're going to depict us going to the mountains.
There's a bucket in here. In case you need a bucket.
Oh, it's locked. But look. Hello. 5 head.
No, this is not this way.
Security seems pretty tight. What do you need? Anita?
Yeah, they got
You
their
got
crack
captured
team of
too?
that balding guy.
Have you possessed them from one? Oh, you can't say this in front of him.
Wow, sweet.
I can say it.
Hey.
I'm sorry, dude. Balding is not a protected class.
She said, you gotta do a possession change.
Right. I guess to wrap up the Ayn Rand discussion, I think Ayn Rand, if she were called to defend herself, would probably say something along the lines of, not like
it's a book. It's not literal. You can't blow up your buildings. It's
no.
law.
She'd probably say no. She does think that. She really does think that you should be allowed to blow up your building if you don't like it.
In the middle of New York City.
Yeah. But no, I think what she would probably say is that like she's not concerned with the distinction between capital owner and worker. She's concerned about who is doing. Like, who possesses virtue, like capital V virtue and genius, right? And in the case of Atlas Shrugged, the reason she's on those guys' sides, even though they are, capitalists who command the labor of other people, it's because they are business geniuses. And the media mogul guy was a small man.
It is very funny because, there are lots of scenes at parties among, the big hobnobs of New York. And it hates all of them. In fact, it seems to hate everyone who hires him.
Well, because they're
Except for the one guy who gave him his first gas station.
I mean, this squares very easily for me, right? I think all the people at the party, especially the people at the party in a den of socialism and iniquity like New York, for Ayn Rand would represent Like,
I don't. So it would have been when Fountainhead come. Tell me the year of Fountainhead.
Fountainhead came out in 1943.
Oh, damn, that's way later than I thought. So I was gonna say, did they invent it yet? I don't. I think it might predate the invention of socialism.
I'm pretty sure. I was looking at the dates. Yeah, it's 1943. I remembered correctly.
Okay. Wait, when she?
No. When did she write it? Probably not much. Like, not long before. Like,
They should say it.
Ayn Rand was born in 1905.
I know, and she wants to.
She was born after the advent of socialism. I'm sorry, your presupposition does not hold water.
Not real. So, yeah, but you know, and yeah, I know her whole thing is that she. Oh shit!
I think you fucked up.
I think I fucked up. I think her whole like gimmick, right, is that it's like I escaped socialism.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is just that I think those, the people in the high society party in New York and in the Fountainhead would represent to Ayn Rand like the loathsome real world, right? People who are not imbued with the transcendent virtue that she thinks should be the underpinning of all, like, the project of society, right? And that has nothing to do with any kind of dirty mass politics.
You should read it and report back.
I don't really want to. It's like 6 trillion pages.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that we aren't unfairly caricaturing.
We're not flanderizing her. Just because I think I agree that it's cool to blow up buildings and for it to be okay legally. Oh my god, how did I do this
That's
twice?
the same guy.
I know, that's why I said how did I do this twice? But Fountainhead, the Atlas Shrugged is the one that's like, I think is...
But I think you can criticize Ayn Rand without, like, requiring her to be blatantly contradictory. Like, her ideas are bad even if they are... I don't think they're, like, rigorously self-consistent, but even if they're not, like, completely nonsensical.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Atlas Shrugged is much more consistent with the libertarian ideology that people
than Fountainhead.
Than Fountainhead.
Well, yeah. Like, I wouldn't describe Ayn Rand as strictly libertarian, though that is kind of the movement she fell in with, right? Like I said, I think Ayn Rand thinks that... I think in reality, Ayn Rand is kind of like an aristocrat in the sense that she believes of aristocracy, and specifically the system of aristocracy that conceives itself as like power and wealth naturally according to people with virtue, right?
Fuck.
Alright, well, I don't think this is gonna go so good.
Oh, I see. You think she's like a little... She thinks she's a princess. I see. She's Anastasia.
Yeah, I mean, not in the sense, like, she's...
From the
kind
film
of an...
Anastasia.
She believes in sort of the American moral conservative equivalent of an aristocrat.
Yeah, I think that's much less apparent in Fountainhead.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because the thing is that, like...
I don't know, man. The Fountainhead is just about, like, a Chad who gets to do what he wants because he's a Chad.
Is that he's a broke
and that is the American moral conservative aristocrat.
He's a broke Chad that the country of America perpetually wants to... Like, big business alike and government wants to keep him from reaching full Chad.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's a brokey.
Yeah.
But in contrast, Atlas Shrugged is about non-brokies.
Sure. I don't know. I just think she would probably see continuity between them, right?
I bet she would too, but she's a freak.
Yes, she's a freak. Yeah, she's a freak. I just don't think, like, I don't think that's necessarily libertarianism, strictly defined. Though I guess when libertarian like theorists are trying to argue for the when they're trying to argue for the ethical or political economical underpinnings of libertarianism, they do adopt similar things of like, well, wealth is a clear indicator of who deserves to be in power, right?
But I mean, especially this Atlas Shrugged is all about how the rich guys should be in charge of running America.
Yeah.
Like all of its heroes is like factory owners. And like train tycoon.
But are they not depicted as a bunch of chads?
No, they are chads, but they're successful chads.
Right. I think for Ayn Rand, the success doesn't matter. The being a chad is what matters.
Oh, I couldn't leave because it in fact wants me to remain in stealth.
Whereas for your average non-brain broken libertarian, well, I guess libertarians are brain broken in their other way. Brain broken for your average libertarian who's brain broken in a less interesting way, being wealthy and successful is the indicator of being a chad. Whereas Ayn Rand at least has some feelings of conflict about like,
oh my god,
the world is dominated by systems, and sometimes those systems resist the divine will of the chad.
I don't know what it wanted me to do there. Yeah, I think you should read it. Come back to
I
me.
don't want to. It's so long.
You should
I want to talk baselessly about it and then forget.
Put it on your list. I think you'd really, because it's like because it's like about it's fanfic for that one famous American architect from the 50s who did he did funky shit.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah,
you're not talking about Paul Rudolph, are you?
No. Think of one who would be lamer to you.
I keep thinking of Robert Moses, but he was a city was a bureaucrat.
Cool buildings.
Cool buildings.
A lot
like
of
the
basic
guy
shapes.
Like the guy who like Corbusier?
No.
Mies van der Rohe?
No, one that I would know.
Oh, Frank Lloyd Wright.
Bingo.
What?
Yeah,
Frank Lloyd Wright was so not a chad. Like
Neither
Frank
is
Lloyd
this
Wright.
guy.
Frank Lloyd Wright was like kind of a like a neurospicy small being.
I need to confirm this because like one of the things that I remember most about it is that it describes all of his buildings that he makes, and they're all just literally descriptions of buildings that Frank Lloyd Wright made.
And like I don't mean to be, I'm not disparaging Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright, I like a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright stuff. I don't know if he was like a good guy.
Well,
I don't know much about him personally.
Like, again, every time a building is described that the Fountainhead, Mr. Fountainhead, Howard Fountainhead made.
I don't remember him being like.
It's a Frank Lloyd Wright building.
Okay. Oh, like Falling Water.
I don't know. I just know his name. Come on. I don't care about buildings. You're looking into this?
I'm trying to. So I guess Mothwitch, in response to your question, Ayn Rand's blood weapon in Slitterface would be like a piece of shattered glass from a
Ooh.
Frank Lloyd Wright stained glass.
I like this.
Pane. Mothwitch the Brutalist is like Zionist apologetic Fountainhead.
Oh, and yeah, it's about how actually everyone should just be in Israel. But no, that's based off of a different guy.
It's very loosely based off anyone.
Right, but
like
it's
like the people
like,
people assuming that it's based off specific
well,
like architectural
look,
figures are kind of
Frank
doing exactly that. They're assuming.
Frank Lloyd Wright is an American. The Brutalist is not an American.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
how you know. I feel like you don't think he ever just said who it's based, who he like is ripping off.
No. I think the movie barely understands. I mean, the movie doesn't understand what brutalism is, right? Like, it's completely uninterested in the historical motivations or theoretical underpinnings of brutalism.
Okay. He
All right,
was
Mud Twitch,
inspired by several.
I'm holding your gum.
He was inspired by several real life architects and designers, including Marcel Breuer, Paul Rudolph, Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, Laszlo.
That's Mies van der Rohe, father of modernism.
Molly Naglo, for which he gets his namesake, Louis Kahn, and Erno Goldfinger. That's crazy. That can't be his real name.
Erno Goldfinger? That's a real guy.
Okay.
a real guy.
What?
What?
Was his like great ancestor like a fucking Midas?
So basic. What you're kind of telling me is that. Where did you get that from? First of all,
What? That list?
That list of names.
From the one of the Slitter site.
From the Slitternet.
From Slitterhead. What, do you think I could come up with those names on the fly?
No, I'm just asking. What did the script writer list those names?
Well, it's all the one guy, I believe.
Sure, but did that list come from him?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was also inspired by his. Well, one, apparently his uncle studied at Taliesin West.
Taliesin.
And
that's Taliesin is a Frank Lloyd Wright house, which is
yes,
now
an
architecture institute.
Yeah, sorry, wait, or maybe, who knows? Let's see. I'm looking at the HungarianConservative.com.
The HungarianConservative.com?
Oh, you
Get
know what?
out of there.
You know what?
That's like Viktor Orban's Facebook page.
Okay, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like the conservative Hungarian, because they're saying, oh, based off of X and Y in the movie, we think it's based off of D and W.
Yeah, as far as I know, the writer has never explicitly cited who the guy is, because the guy doesn't really resemble anyone in history.
Nope. Okay.
Like,
no. The brutalist Brady Corbett opens up. Let's see.
we're just staring at these people while we figure out who the brutalist is based on.
Well, I listed like 8 people, so it's not. We can't say based on why.
But that you just told me that the 8 people you listed came from some Hungarian conservative website that's just sort of guessing.
No. Only 2 did. I checked.
Where did the other 6 come from?
It came from this Bradley Corbett, the director/screenwriter.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he named a bunch of guys. He's
He's
kind of like all of these, except not like them at all, because his condition in America doesn't at all resemble their condition after the war. And his like enforced what's the word I'm looking for, dependency on this high profile capitalist needed to exist in the plot of the movie so that I could then be like, and what if there was a Jewish homeland?
Well, oh my god. I mean, it's so much crazier than that, though, because the stuff that guy does to him in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, certainly those people led complicated lives, but that simply wasn't, like, refugees from Germany who were, like, part of the Bauhaus and were high-profile architects in Europe. They got crazy employed in the United States. They were doing pretty good.
John, did you ever hear about that dog architect?
Dog architect?
Yeah.
Like a dog that draws buildings?
Yeah. He studied at the Bauhaus.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's pretty good. Yeah, Moth Twitch, Patrick, and it seemed like he didn't even notice for a while that he was on HungarianConservative.com.
Well, no, I think it's like conservative in like the other sense of the word. Not the political conservative.
Let's see. Hungarian Conservative homepage. No, this is... Yeah, no, this is the political conservative.
Hold on. But this is such a... Do you think... Okay, this is such like a big...
This is basic... This is... You're reading Hungarian state news, dog.
I was gonna say, this is just like such a... This is such a specific target audience to have a .com and not like a .hug or whatever Hungarian. You think I could get a job there? You think they'd hire me? No. Are you being converted to Hungarian conservatism?
I'm trying to figure out who publishes it. Dude, this is such like a fucking wild, dark money type thing you found.
Go to Lord Yin Yu, Big Yi. He's aura farming.
Also, why is this in English?
That's why I said I was like maybe it's something else because I don't understand why it's not like a Hungarian.
It's published by BL Nonprofit Limited, which wild company name for a conservative
Alex
magazine.
Alex is here. Oh, sorry, lady. Wait, why am I chasing you? You're home.
Okay, it's like a religious organization, some kind of Catholic organization. It's a Hungarian Catholic organization. The Batyani Lajos Alapítványi.
Do you think they'd hire me? Yes, no?
Yes. Oh, they absolutely would. They would love...
I realize, John, this is so funny. I hadn't really thought about who... So I have like a job...
Do you not remember all the people who are getting crazy fucking paid by RT?
Well, so I asked this because it was a setup for what I'm about to say next.
Okay.
So like, you know, it's Stream News. I got laid off recently.
Yes.
With alongside my entire like 90% of my department. And I got a job interview tomorrow. And I only like put it together today, hours ago, when I was trying to figure out what the job was that I applied for.
Oh no. Oh no.
And
Pat's gonna be like a columnist for Stormfront.
No. It's almost worse. I realized it was with like United Health Group.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wait, Aren't those the guys that just had their CEO heroically shot in the street by Luigi Mangione?
Yeah, by America's only propaganda of the deed anarchist in 2024.
America's sweetheart.
Oh, there we go. It took you a while to get to this guy. I guess because you're busy thinking about your future with the fucking Death Star.
Yeah.
Your future writing claims denials. Yeah, I don't know, dude. You should bomb that interview.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, as I've talked about before, I'm not at the phase of my time right now where I want a job.
Yeah, you're trying to maintain unemployment.
I'm just trying to maintain unemployment. You know what counts as one of my activities?
Yeah. Interviewing with United Health. Mostage said, "I really don't think so," at some point in the past. What was that in reference to? Educate us.
Because what if I want to?
That the website was the other conservative. Yeah, no, Pat was. I don't know why he felt the need to say
because
that.
it's a .com and entirely in English, and I was like, is there really an audience of American Hungarian conservatives?
Oh yeah, I wonder why Hungary would have an interest in propagandizing American conservatives. I wonder why.
I don't know.
That's so unusual. Do you not know anything about like the current state of Hungary?
I don't know why. I don't know why they'd be able to get Americans on board.
I mean, I think most of them are just English-speaking Hungarians. English is pretty, and Moswich is correct. There are Hungarians in America, and the website seems to claim that it's like for the Hungarian diaspora.
More like there are hungry Americans.
Yeah.
Oh hey, oh hi, hi. Oh my God.
Yeah, like
the Lord.
This is kind of like asking like why would RT write media in English? Like Hungary is a fascist state, dog. They view the American Conservative Party as foreign allies.
Oh my God.
Or conservative movement as foreign allies.
I think you'd escape the spell. Shrouded in disquieting aura, possessing their blood.
Why are you doing this to Yin Yue?
You appeared. Sorry, no, this is me having to read his dialogue out.
This is you like
I'm just
twirling your invisible hair.
Yeah.
This is you biting your lip.
Lord Yin Wei. How should we deal with this? If it threatens our peace, it must be driven off. I have no intention to making a big deal out of it. Here, calm down for me. Importantly, I sense a different, unsettling presence. Wait a minute. Oh my God! The Slitterheads are fighting each other! Everywhere, but it's been hard to hunt. But it seems you have top quality grub here. Call them rations, right? I'll take care of him.
I think Yin Yue might be some kind of vampire or something.
Because he's hot?
Yeah,
I thought vampires were ugly now.
Oh no!
Oh my God. He's one of the seahorse guys. Did you know that the males get pregnant?
I did know that. No. Yin Yue is fertile. He's not barren. This is our opportunity for a Yaoi pregnancy of the spirit.
Ow, holy shit.
In my oh my God.
Oh.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh, and it's a common octopus at that.
Yeah.
Special ward effects can put up special wards.
But yeah, in my Pentecostal Omegaverse Yaoi AU, pregnancy of the spirit is possible. And I'm glad to see this. The writers of this game have been reading my material.
Oh shit, he's got 3 combo!
Oh no! That's practically impossible to block or dodge. Who knew the common octopus was the strongest creature on Earth? You're almost at blood time though.
I know, I'm so close. I just need a little bit more blood. Hey, Alex.
Did you see Alex wandering around looking like
just getting
drunk?
Oh shit.
Dude, you need to block. What was that? What'd you just do?
I summoned my posse.
You just shot a Beavis.
Yeah, I summoned my posse, dude. A mind hack. Oh, let me heal you.
Oh, they're really putting the boots to it. You literally need 1 block, and this is over.
Blood!
Blood time!
Blood time! Blood time!
Oh no, you monster!
Blood time!
He's dead. He's already dead.
Blood time! Oh, but the explosion was
God,
perfect.
Anita just getting rocked.
Yeah, look at that. Look at our brave hero down here. Struggling with the last seconds.
I hate to look at him. Yeesh.
Uh-oh. Did I do
Is that that's the one you blew up.
Did I do that?
Is there a Mrs. Inoue?
Or a mister? Wait, I must... Okay. Wow. You seem like you really care about them. Already in one. Bro, given where we are, you know he's not a vampire because he's not hopping everywhere.
I think he could. If he's a Slitterhead, I bet he could.
No, but he's not a vampire because given our location, he's not hopping instead of walking. You know?
The Slitterheads here have human hearts. Do they still eat brains?
Yes.
Oh, that's troublesome.
I know. You hate to see it, but at the same time, if it's Yinwei...
A terminal French kiss from Yin-Yue.
Julie,
we gotta call it, dude.
I never thought there were Slitterheads that would go against other Slitterheads. Those cult guys. They get attacked again if there's nothing they can do. I understand how you feel, but it's a pointless question. Different groups are different types that fight against each other. It does not matter. They are still Slitter. All who become Slitters must be exterminated. But there are regular humans there too, right? There are people who just think that one guy's hot. There are people with nowhere else to go. And those Slitterheads, they're holding on to their human hearts and coexisting. You must not be deceived by the mimicry of the Slitterhead.
Huh?
I know that, but still. What if I fell in love with one? It looks like fusing with Alex made you go back to your old self a bit. Ugh.
That's right, I'm based again.
And Alex is here like, we killed those Slitterheads.
He's punching the air, he's punching the ground.
They fused? Yes, every rarity we fuse with, we fuse.
Yeah. We like absorb their personality a little bit.
You keep the innermost depths of your heart hidden away without revealing so much as a glimpse. Your singular hatred and obsession with Slitterheads. Something happened in your past? Don't pry. Whatever my reasons, they can't be left alive. Why? Revenge? For whom? I told you not to pry.
He did literally just say that. He was trying to establish a boundary and you immediately sailed right past it, Night Owl, and I think maybe you should think on that.
Yeah, he simultaneously fused with the 7-Eleven girl, the doctor, and the sex worker. But I will have my revenge, even if it costs my life. I need your powers.
Oh, was that the only cutscene we had?
Yeah.
Wow. Anita getting snubbed. Alright, well, it's time to sign off, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do this.
Do you think if Ayn Rand had lived 10 years longer, she would have written a self-help book called Rich Chad, Poor Chad?
That'd be sick, dude. You should do that now. You know?
Look, I've done a lot of labor-intensive stuff for a stream bit. We still have that unfinished worm avatar for you.
It's still
but
unfinished.
A book is maybe too much. I mean, it's kind of unfinished. Like, we could technically deploy it at any time, but there's like one of the shape keys doesn't really work with the app. I would need you to test it because ultimately you would be the one operating it.
God, what? Yeah, that's what my setup needs is a new thing.
Yes, it needs a new piece of complexity that can break at any time. You know, chat didn't seem to like the texture that I put on it. So. Wait, did Pat turn upside down too? He did. There he is.
Well, yeah, I mean, in our TV time zone.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably make us upside down when.
Hey, did you know what came out recently?
What came out?
Death Stranding 2.
Oh shit. Oh
yeah,
shit.
But it's only in the PlayStation, and I don't want to play a game.
Is it only on PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Does that mean it's the first PlayStation 5 game?
No.
Okay.
Demon's Souls remake was the first PlayStation 5 game.
Oh, okay.
And then Spider-Man 2. The Last of Us Part 2. Ratchet and Clank, Between Worlds or whatever.
Wait, Last of Us Part 2 was a PS5 exclusive? Wait, I'm thinking
no,
PS5 is younger than it is.
No, you're right. It wasn't, I guess. Wait, really? Oh, interesting. But yeah, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is out now.
Mm-hmm.
Neptunia Reverse exclusive.
Oh. Yes, the huge Neptunia fandom.
Silent Hill short message. Something called there's some pretty an Astrobot that people like. People like that one.
Yeah, Astrobot got pretty good reviews. Too bad no one played it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you and I have too much self-respect. That game, everything I've seen of that game makes me want to fucking die.
It does, like, it's so...
just all the brand stuff.
It's so